to write a grocery list. So it's actually not just groceries. I need to go out shopping. So I'm actually gonna just fold it in half and write the first two. So I need to actually go to bookstore. Take a calendar. You know, it's odd. I've been looking everywhere for a calendar and I can't find it, so I figured, I swear I've seen them at the bookstore. They've got to be there. I actually have a Kindle, so I don't plan on buying any books. But I have a Kindle, but the number one thing that I miss is the texture of the pages and the smell of a new binding. I miss that a lot. I used to be one of those weird kids. I used to smell my new school books when I got them. I loved the smell of a brand new school book, especially like those reading companions, and there used to be these books, and you would get like a multitude of stories, and there would be like comprehension questions at the end of each story. It's great. I love the smell of those. Best smell. Actually, while I'm there, I might get some pocket puzzle books. I like those. When I go to the doctor's office, I actually don't like bringing my Kindle. I don't like bringing anything with the electric. Because sometimes I have to go get MRIs and things like that. I don't like to have to leave them around. You know, $3 or so, $2 for a little pocket puzzle book. I especially like Sudoku. And then there's another one, the Push Pocket Book series. They have a little game called Hidato, and I really, really like that one. I don't particularly enjoy the logic puzzles or crosswords. Just preference. I need to go to the natural food store. Get some tea. Let me choose. I want to get some water. The tap water here has like rust particles in it. I don't particularly trust it. I live with somebody, I call him Panda all the time. Peter Panda, actually, is the joke about that. But he says to just drink the tap water, that it's fine. Yet he doesn't drink it himself, so I become like really like. So far, we just don't drink it. We don't actually even cook in it anymore. But you know, we carry around these glass water bottles that we refill. So we have the big container, the dispenser, and we fill our own bottles. So it's actually pretty good. We drink a lot more water now. I think we drink about 2 liters a day each. That's not bad. Okay, so we have stevia. Orange juice. Cranberry juice. Cheddar cheese. I'm actually lactose intolerant, so the cheese, all the dairy products, they're not for me. Milk. Avocados. Inhaler. Okay. I just turned up the volume to maximum, so believe it or not, this is not, I know I'm gonna post this under whispering, but this is not my whispering voice. This would be my whispering voice, and I don't actually whisper that often. Okay, so that being said, I'm not a loud person, and let's top this off with like a really killer. I spent, I would say, 90% of my working day on the phone, mostly dealing with customers and dealing with employees and business partners, and everybody complains about the same thing. I am a perpetual low talker. I have a sister. She is a very loud, close talker, and sometimes I think because I grew up with somebody that was so loud and constantly close talking, I would say when she speaks, she usually gets within like 4 or 5 inches from your face, and she doesn't do it to be aggressive. That's just her. I think that from that I've always been self-conscious, and I've never actually, I don't get loud. Sorry. Yeah, I can't do it. Let's make sure I have everything. So I have tea, stevia, lemon juice, milk, avocados, orange juice, cranberry juice, cheddar cheese, and water. Okay, that's good enough. Most likely I'll go to the store and I'll see something really cool. Like, honey chapstick, or, hibiscus flowers in a jar, and I'll end up getting that too. I shouldn't. This is why I try to stick to the list. It almost never works. Let's see, just a regular supermarket. Let's see, we have baby spinach. Herb salad. I love the pre-mixed salads. Celery. Onions. Pre-chopped, of course. I'm not sure if a lot of people realize this, but you can buy your onions pre-chopped. Usually where they sell the salad mix, you'll see like dressings, and then you'll see like a little area where they sell, pico de gallo, or they sell like, sprouts, things like that. You'll see it in like a little clear plastic container, and it's pre-chopped onions. You can usually get it in yellow or red onion. I usually get both. Sometimes if I'm lucky, I'll also get like jicama. I like that with a little bit of chili powder. Celery sticks, pre-chopped and washed. Shredded cabbage. I have this neighbor that likes to hang stuff. I don't know if they're crazy, okay, but I don't know what they're doing, and this is the funny part, I'll never ask. I'll just make up little stories in my head because I find it more entertaining. But I imagine that they have, like, all of their walls are covered in paintings, little paintings, because they're always like banging nails on the wall. But it doesn't last very long, just enough to put in like a small, hanging nail. And so I know they're not actually building anything. So, I don't know. I just like to imagine they have like thousands of little tiny paintings. I'll never know, and I don't really want to know. Okay, let's see. I don't think this is in season, but I'll put it anyways. Asparagus. If I find it. Yay, if not, no big deal. I'll put a question mark next to it. So I also make my list a little bit odd. Anytime I write something because I shop for myself. And I also do all the grocery shopping for a friend. So, not because, this is the crazy part, I don't want anybody to think I'm so kind or I'm so wonderful because I'm grocery shopping for somebody in need. My friend is just extremely lazy, and the last time I went over to his house, his freezer was filled with Tostino's party pizzas that he got for $1 each, and the refrigerator was filled with buffalo wings. And I was like, oh my god, you're going to die of malnutrition and cholesterol. So I put an asterisk next to the things that I buy twice, and so I'll stock his refrigerator with, you know, salads and stuff, and he'll eat it. He just won't buy it. so no biggie. See, celery. So I have celery in this bag of tomatoes. I love tomatoes. I prefer tomatoes on the vine if I could. I'm not in a position right now where I live to grow them myself, but if I could, I would. I think that fresh tomatoes taste the best. You know, when you can really smell them even before you cut into them. And never, ever refrigerate your tomatoes. It takes the flavor away. But it's really good. See, grapefruit. I love grapefruit. I prefer it from the chop. Lemons. Fresh lemons. Do I have any other things that I need? Okay, so we need pasta. Sauce. Parmesan cheese. And that's not for me either. How do I say that? That is for Peter Panda. He eats so much pasta, and so he was like, his New Year's resolution started, and every so often I'll give you a little anecdote about Peter. He wanted to lose weight for his New Year's resolution, so he started going swimming. And then he said after he goes swimming he needs to eat a huge plate of pasta for energy. And I said, aren't you kind of, you know, defeating the purpose of all the work you did by carb loading constantly? And I don't mean, you know, 2 or 3 cups of pasta. I mean, if anybody's have pho, Vietnamese soup, one of those size bowls, like a large bowl, it probably holds maybe 32 ounces of liquid. He fills one of those with pasta. So I tease him a lot about this, and he's actually gained weight this year by doing that. I love him to pieces, but he's a little bit silly. So let's see what we have here. What else do we need? Oh yeah, we need Ziploc bags. Parchment paper. Non-stick spray. Need eggs. Okay, we also need tuna fish. I don't actually prefer tuna fish from the can. That's once again for Panda. So I don't want to offend any vegetarians, but so we're gonna go into the, or vegans, we're gonna go into the meat department. totally to be the chicken breast. And tenders. I like the pre-cut tenders. Okay, and lobster or crab. I love lobster meat. I really, really, really love lobster meat. So, let's see what I have meat. Turkey. So I apologize for the barking dogs. It's not my dog. It's the neighbor's dog. Believe it or not, we have a dog, but you will almost never hear him. He doesn't like to bark. He likes to play with his toys. He likes to cuddle with his dolls. He likes kisses and hugs, but he doesn't like to associate with other dogs. He likes cats, and he likes other dogs to stay away from him and to shut up. And that's pretty much how to keep him happy. So you need apple cider vinegar. Mustard. I used to have this friend, and she would refuse to eat mustard, and I finally asked, why don't you eat mustard? And she was like, she's like, when I was 8 or 9 years old, I was in a girl's locker room, and I was like, oh, these girls, their sweat smells like mustard. So it turned her off her life, but I'll never ever forget. She won't eat that. Oh yeah, so beef. Okay, what else do I have? Oh, I forgot the crackers. I need some fruit. Let's see, apples. I should have put that at the beginning. Apples. Oranges. You know, I actually like golden delicious apples, but I don't know if I'll have them there. It doesn't really matter though, because if an apple is too tart, I don't actually appreciate it. I'll just put it in the oven for a little bit. I cut the core out and I fill it with some nutmeg, some cinnamon, general like spices that taste good to me. A couple. I have vanilla bean paste, and I'll put a little bit of that in the center, and then I just bake it for 20 minutes, and I have a baked apple. So it's quite delicious, and I enjoy them quite much. So what else do we have here? Soda. Diet soda for Peter Panda. Turkey. Oh yeah, he wanted to meet you. Eggs, meat, Ziploc bags, grapefruit. What's it over here? Herbs. Let's see if there's anything I'm forgetting. Because I keep all of my old grocery lists. Oh, look at some radishes. I love radishes. Let's see. Spinach, chicory, beet greens, green salad, tomatoes, celery, fennel, onions, red radishes, cucumbers, asparagus, cabbage, potatoes. No, I'm not going to get any potatoes, okay? So, I think that I might be done with my list. And it's only taken me 22 minutes to review my list. I will be doing this shopping either today at some point or tomorrow. But, perhaps my boring slice of life has maybe helped you sleep. If not, I apologize, and we can try again some other time.